All right. Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and Fortnite lovers. Welcome back. It's with a heavy heart today that I make this video. I recently, depending on when it's going to come out on YouTube, made a video on how Fortnite Chapter 4, Season 1 is so great. How Fortnite is so beloved by yours truly, me, and how it's just amazing. I come here today to be the bearer of bad news and to potentially somewhat spoil the future, or at the very least get it out there what Epic is doing, and to warn them, to warn Epic themselves to not go down the dark path they're heading. What has Epic done? They've become greedy. They're starting to ruin Fortnite. Now, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't go crazy. Fortnite is still there. It's still online. You can still play it and get your V-Bucks. But the problem is, Fortnite is going down, well, not Fortnite, Epic is going down a dark path where I honestly never thought they would do this. I never thought they would stoop so low to be on the same level as the Overwatch team of Blizzard. But they have. And it's so tragic. It's so ironic how I open up my heart to Fortnite, and then they hurt me like this. They make me a liar. Now, granted, I didn't know this at the time, but it's been long since I found out, and I finally decided to make a video on it. I'm a little late to the party as always, but we're fashionably late. So what exactly am I talking about here? I'm talking about the fact that for the weekly missions and challenges in Fortnite, how they've historically been the same, they've now been changed. So you might be asking yourself, what has happened to the missions in Fortnite? Well, I'll tell you. And the hint was before with Overwatch. They're similar to Overwatch. This is something I dinged Overwatch for as well. And now look, it came back to bite me in the ass. It's like the ghost of Jeff Kaplan is watching me. But anyway, Fortnite has decided to make its weekly challenges reset every week. I know, this is crazy, but calm down before you get your pitchforks and take Epic's head, because that's what I wanted to do. Let's sit down and think about this for a second. So obviously this change is very greedy, right? Obviously having the weeklies reset, there's two sides to this coin. Obviously there's the side to the developer Epic Games and what they want, and then there's the side to the gamer, us, the players, which usually with Epic and the players, it's the same side. We're both the same side of the coin. But now we've become the opposite sides. So what do I mean by this? So at first, this might not seem like a big change. If you're a casual fan of Fortnite, I can definitely understand why you think that. However, the problem becomes, at a deeper level, this spells a very uncertain future. Epic always has let you do the weekly challenges every week, and they would stack. So let's just say, woe is me, I finally get into like a car accident or the train hits me or something and I get into a coma. But my love for Fortnite gets me out of the coma a week before the season ends, right? At that point, I have all these weeks worth of challenges, which is usually like, 12 or more sometimes. It depends how long the season is, but a good plethora of weeks of challenges to catch up on. And these challenges, to Fortnite's respect or disrespect, depending on how you take it, are pretty easy. Back in the day, they used to be harder, but that's a different argument and a different story for a different day. So the challenges are pretty easy. They're just mostly play the game, maybe go to a location, kill people in a certain way with a certain weapon. But they're not anything too difficult. And what ends up happening is by the end of the season, when you have so many different challenges to do, and you haven't done any of them, just by going in the game, you're going to get XP out the wazoo. Fortnite does something that almost no other BR does, and it's that they want you. They heavily incentivize you, and they make it so easy to hit level 100. They make it comical. Now, level 200, that's a little bit of the stretch goal. That's where you have to be a real Fortnite pro like me to get that. But level 100, it's not hard. They give you basically every opportunity to get to level 100. Now, that's changed. I still think you can easily get to level 100, but the problem is you have to play consistently now. So essentially, Fortnite has taken away the choice. Now, why they've done this, I can only speculate. I'm not in the heads of Epic Games that have made such a great game like Fortnite. However, I can still speculate because that's my right. So, why do I think they did this? I think it's honestly to get player retention up, and the more people that are playing the game, the more people are looking at the shop. You are not going to sell as much stuff if some people are only going to get on at the end of the season to play in the last week or two to do all the challenges to get to 100. I mean, some people, you know, they'll just buy the whole thing outright at the beginning of the season, but at that point, Fortnite's getting their money one way or another. Because trust me, they're going to get it. So you have those people, but the people that only play at the last week or two of the season, they don't probably generate a lot of income. Those are probably the people like me that save up with the V-Bucks from the Battle Pass to buy the next one. And then eventually they might get something from the shop. Now, granted, I am a Fortnite crew member, or at least I was for a little bit, as long as the skins are good. But we'll discount that because I'm a Fortnite lover. I don't count. So essentially, from a business perspective, it's way better for Fortnite to incentivize people to get people who only would have played at the end to get the whole Battle Pass done to do it every week now. Because now since the weeklies reset, you should at least get on and do them a little bit. And then, you know, if you wander into the shop and buy a skin, that's better for them because you can end up wandering into the shop on different weeks since you have to log in every week if you want to have a good pace. So it's not inherently really, really evil, but it is obviously pretty scummy that they're basically not necessarily forcing you, but they took something away that didn't need to be taken away, and it's obviously only for greed. Now, this is their intention, I'm assuming. It's to get people who only play at the end to get on more frequently to then maybe look in the shop and maybe buy more because they're in the shop more and the shop cycles out. Which, you know, granted, they keep the skins in the shop for a fucking long-ass time anyway, so I don't know what the point of that is. But regardless, that was their intention. What could end up happening because of this, and I've seen this too because I've been on the Reddit, I've seen what the other Fortniters have said about this change. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if we're the silent majority or I don't know if people just don't care. Maybe it's all the kids. Who knows? But a lot of people, a small, well, what I think to be a small set of people know about this and they're enraged. And I call them fellow Fortnite lovers. These people also see what I say and they're like, Epic is so greedy. Why the hell would they do this? This is ridiculous. We need to stand up. We need to make a change. And that's partly why I'm making this video. It's to stand up and tell Epic, what are you doing? This is wrong. I always say a company has something that's invaluable, and that's goodwill. Epic has goodwill. Now, they're starting to abuse it a little bit. Again, they're not inherently evil from this, but we're going down a tricky path where if they're trying to do this, right, which is ultimately bad for the consumer, for us, for the players, what else might they do in the future, right? I feel like this was just an honest cash grab to try and get money or more money out of people, and I don't like that. Epic has always gotten money, at least out of me, by being quality and by being a supreme leader in the industry. Now they're going down the path of Overwatch, and we all know how we feel, well, how I feel about that game. It's not too good. But regardless, this can actually end up having the opposite effect, which, like I said, I've seen from the Reddit. A lot of people who only played at the end of the season, yes, some of them are going to play every week because people are addicted to getting Battle Pass skins. But other people are just writing off Fortnite completely, which is a tragedy, but that's what they're doing. They're saying, Epic is so greedy for this, they're not letting me go on at the end of the season to grind everything, which, you know, also being objectively fair, they were really nice to do that. I don't know if Apex does that, I don't remember, but I know a lot of other Battle Royales, I don't know if they do that. But Overwatch doesn't. But that's not a Battle Royale. But it has a Battle Pass, so I'm mostly critiquing, like, the Battle Pass system right now, not the Battle Royale side, because it's not applicable. But anyway, a lot of people were like, you know what? If they're going to do this, we're not playing. Now, granted, this might lead to the effect of Fortnite and Epic doesn't care because they make so much stupid money anyway. But again, it starts coming at the cost of goodwill, and who knows where their decisions will go next if we allow this. So there's no online petition or anything that I found. It's only really been like Reddit threads of people complaining about this and me noticing it, that I've seen people talk about it. So there's not really anything I can have us on, but we need to all just reach out and just make it known that we know Epic, we know what you're doing, and we don't like it. So if Epic was like a metaphysical being, like Epic itself, we need to go to them, spit in their face, and be like, no, this is wrong, fuck you. But anyway, I just wanted to spread awareness about that. You know, I don't think this is good. I think we're leading into a somewhat dark time, a somewhat slippery slope. And Epic needs to get their shit together. If they do more things like this, then Fortnite ain't going to be at the top of its game anymore. And Fortnite's going to start dying. And then I'm going to start dying inside because I love Fortnite. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed. I stream every day at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. If you want to come over there and watch me and hang out and see me play Fortnite. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed. If you have anything to add, anything to ask, anything to say, do it in the comment section below. I read all of them because I barely get any. And I hope you enjoyed.